Okay, now I want to show you the construction of Archimedean spiral, how you can construct an Archimedean spiral. So the radius of the circle that I want to use for the construction of this Archimedean spiral is 70 mm. The radius is 70 mm. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do is to locate a point on your paper. Locate a point on your paper. So as I'm doing here, so this is the point that I want to use. So the next thing that you need to do is to take your compass and take a measurement of 70 mm on your ruler. A measurement of 70 mm on your ruler, as I'm doing here. Okay, then put the compass at this point and draw a circle. So draw a circle. Okay, so this is the circle. Alright, so after drawing this circle, so draw the horizontal and vertical diameters of the circle. Draw the horizontal and vertical diameters of the circle. So this is the horizontal diameter. Okay, then for the vertical diameter, okay, so the next thing is we have to divide this circle into 12 equal parts with the radius that you use to construct this circle. So put the pinpoint of your compass at this point here and you draw an arc up and down here. Then put it at this point here and draw an arc. Then put the compass at this point and draw an arc up and down and you put it here. So draw an arc left and right side of the point. So after doing this, so we are going to number this point. So I'm starting from here. So this is 1. So I want to move it in this direction. So this is 2. So this is 3. This is 4. This is 5. This is 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11 and 12. Okay, so after this, the next thing that we are going to do is to join the point together. So join 2 and 8 together. 2 and 8, join them together with a straight line. 2, 8, join them together with a straight line. Okay, then 1 and 7, join them together with a straight line. Then, so we join 14 together with a straight line. Then the next is we join 5 and 11 together with a straight line. Okay, so after doing this, so let me call this point the center of the circle. Let's call it center O. Center of the circle, let's call it center O. And let's call the distance from this point to this point here, let's call it OP. Distance OP. Don't forget that this is where we have our 12. So the next thing that we are going to do is that we need to divide length or distance OP, which is the radius of the circle, divide this into 12 equal parts. Divide into 12 equal parts. As you have divided the circle into 12 equal parts, divide this distance OP into 12 equal parts. So to do that, so I'm going to So I'm going to pause this video and bind to 12 equal parts and we'll come back to it later. Okay, so I've divided the radius of the circle OP into 12 equal parts and I've numbered. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so the next thing that we are going to do now is to take your compass, put your compass at point O on the center of the circle and extend the compass to point 1 on line OP. On line OP, extend the compass to point 1 on line OP. So this is point 1 on line OP. So from this point 1, so you draw an arc, and when that arc touch line 1, this line 1 here, so when it touch line 1, you stop it there. What I mean is this. So putting my compass at this point, which is center of the circle, and extending my compass to point 1 on line OP, then I will draw I draw an arc. So the arc goes like this. So when it touched line 1, I will stop it there. So that will give me point 1. So this is point 1 here. Okay, so this is point 1. Then putting my compass again at the center of the circle and extending the pencil end of the compass to point 2 on line OP, then I will draw an arc again. So when the arc touch line 2, I will stop it there. So it touch this point, so you stop it here. So this is the second point. Then putting my compass again at the center of the circle, extend it to point 3 on line OP, extend to point 3 on line OP, and I will draw an arc. So when it touch line 3, I will stop it there. So it touch it at this point. Then again, and extend the compass to point 4. Then I will draw an arc. So that goes like this. So when it touch line 4, I stop it there. So I have a point here. Next, putting my compass again at the center of the circle, extending it to 0.5 on line OP, then I will draw an arc from here. So that goes like this. So when it touched line 5, so you stop it there. So this is the point here. Okay, again, extending my compass to 0.6 from the center of the circle and drawing an arc meeting line 6 at this point. So I have it here. This is another point. Then putting my compass at the center, extend it to 0.7 on line OP, which is the radius of the circle, and drawing an arc. So it meets line 7 here. So I have this point. Then, so from the center to 0.8 on line OP, I'm drawing an arc. So it meets line 8 at this point. Then, from the center again to 0.9 on line OP, I'm drawing an arc from here. Okay, so putting my compass at the center of the circle, the pinpoint of my compass at the center of the circle, and extend it to 0.11 on line OP. So I draw this arc. So it goes like this. And when it touches line 11, I will stop it there. So I have a point here. Okay. Then the last point is 12, which is the circle itself. So this is the last point here. Here is the last point. So we have another point here, another point here, 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 and here. So we have all these points. So the movement of the curve will start from the center of the circle here. So the next thing that we are going to do is to join the point together with the use of our French curve. So we join the point together with the use of the French curve. So looking at this, So okay, all right, so we start from the center of the circle. Okay, so this goes like this. Okay, then you can join this together. So you can join 2 2, so you don't have to rush it. So you need to produce a perfect curve. A perfect curve. Okay. All right. Okay. So it's going little by little. Okay. So join this together. Okay. Okay. All right. So you can join this together now. Okay. So the last one is for me to join this with the last point, which is point 12 on the circle. So I need to make sure the points are aligned on the edge of the French curve. So that's what I'm trying to do. All right, so this is the curve. So this curve is known as Archimedean spiral. So the construction of an Archimedean spiral is as simple as I've explained it here. So all you need to do, as I said, that you'll be given the radius of the circle. So you draw the circle, divide the circle into 12 equal parts, as I've done here. Then you divide the radius of the circle, as I've done here. The radius of the circle is OP. So divide OP into 12 equal parts, as you have divided the circle itself into 12 equal parts. So then the next thing that you need to do, after numbering the divisions on line OP, then you put your compass at the center of the circle, extend it to point 1, draw an arc. So when that arc touch line 1, this line 1 here, so you stop it there. So that will give you the first point. Then you continue like that to point 2. So when you draw an arc when it touch line 2, you stop it there. So you extend it to point 3. So you draw an arc when you touch line 3, you stop it there. So you are getting the point as you are extending the compass to each division on line OP. So then after you have done it for all, you have drawn all the arc and meeting the line at each on the meeting the line, so you generate the point. Then you join the point together with the use of a French curve. Don't forget that you have to start from the center of the circle, as I've done here. So starting from the center of the circle, I join this, I drew a curve that I connect with point 1. Then you continue like that till we generate this curve. So this curve is known as Archimedean spiral. It's known as Archimedean spiral. So continue watching the videos that I've produced on YouTube. Subscribe if you have not subscribed, and also share the video with friends who are technical drawing students. Thank you.